is up, guys? It is your boy Shadowrun back with you with another video, and today I'm gonna be showing you guys my Albaz structure deck. And basically with this deck I have bought some new card sleeves. If you guys didn't notice, I'll probably have a picture of them right over here. I got some of these new Karibo reflective card sleeves. Also, I had edited the deck in a way that it's basically superb. It's basically OTK, first turn kill. It don't matter what you use. This Albaz deck is pretty good the way I edited it, and I basically had to go against the Insector deck. And Insector deck, I was just doing it against myself to see how good it was, and it was first turn kill all the time. Sorry guys, I had my hand kind of in front of the camera, but it was first turn kill. And I want to show you guys my deck profile on this deck. So now I want to show you guys how many cards I have. I'm basically going to show you going in depth of. I didn't do the extra deck too much yet. I'm still working around the kinks. I'm still trying to build something good with the extra deck. But I'm gonna show you guys the monsters, which monsters I put in there, which spells, which traps I put in there, and also which magic cards I put in there. Also, I put Change of Hearts in there. Now that Change of Hearts is unbanned, I might add some extra cards in there in the Albaz deck. So first of all, let me go into how many monsters I basically put into my Albaz deck. Here we go, guys. You have to pause that camera just for a minute just to show you guys how many cards I had in here. So I have 23 monsters. That's including 3 Fallen Albaz. That's 3 Spring what is it called? Spring Grains kit. I usually say kit. 3 kits. I use 3 Tri Brigade, the mirror counter. I use 3 of those, and I use 3 of the Golden Sword Soul. I mean, this right here is basically the negates. I'm talking about like a straight up Ash Blossom whenever you have a fusion monster on the field. Next, I have I usually use 1 Red Eyes Darkness Metal. You know you're gonna always need one of these, and 1 Dogmatica. For some reason, Dogmatica goes with that. I have to figure out the lore on this deck. I use 2 Summoner Monks because Summoner Monk is so helpful, because once you bring out Kit, you can go right into, sorry if I didn't mention this, but Kit is also a major one you want to use because that goes right into your fusion summoning. You get your ritual spell cards right to your hand, and that's pretty damn useful. Also, with Fallen Albaz, you can basically fusion summon your opponent's monster, so that can give you more better plays. So now I use 1 of the Surrounding Dragon, just 1. I don't really play 3, just 1. I use 3 Ghost Ogre Snow Rabbit. Now I would originally put Ash Blossom in there, but I gave my friend all 3 of my Ash Blossom decks. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty much of a problem right there. I use 2 Kaijus just to help get rid of some stuff. 1 Chaos Emperor Dragon. I might take this out or side deck it. I'm not even sure. And this is the other ones I showed you. So basically in total, that's 23 monsters. I'm going to show you guys the trap cards, and then I'll go right into the spell cards. Now, mind you guys, this is just a little quick edit I made to the deck. I added 3 Bandit Retribution because that is like one of the main search engines. Also, it's a good negate, which is perfect. I use 1 Trap Stun just in case your opponent uses any type of trap cards. Torrential Tribute, and I use Branded of the Soul. Note, I'm not done with all the trap cards. I was originally going to put some more trap cards in there, but for now I'm only using about 6 trap cards, and 1 of the Band of the Soul that brings out the tokens, so that's pretty useful. I only use 1, but I was originally going to put some Solomon Strikes and Solomon Judgment into this deck, but for right now I'm using what I have. 6 trap cards is good enough to run the deck, even though these 3 are basically counters. So that's basically good enough. But you know, in TCG, now that the tournaments are open, it's always good to have extra cards to use, extra negates. So let me go ahead and show you guys the magic cards. So guys, right now I'm going over the magic cards. Now I'm starting off with Upstart Goblin. You know, you're always going to need an Upstart Goblin in your deck. This is the magic one, and I think it's worth, $5, the magic Upstart Goblin. Right now I have Change of Heart. Now that Change of Heart is unbanned, I decided to add them on my magic cards to the list. Fusion Recycling Plant. After we check a Fusion Recycling Plant, if a branded fusion counts as a polymerization, but I think all cards that says fusion in the card's name as a magic card counts as a polymerization, but I'm not sure. I use Bandit in the white. Now this is a very good extra fusion card that you can use, and it has a pretty dope effect, and I'll tell you guys that in a minute. Dark Ruler No More. Actually, I use 3 Dark Ruler No Mores, and that's basically helps off with Dragoon and everything. Any type of monster that has a negate effect on your opponent's side of the field, Dark Ruler No More is the best card for that. Now I use branded bond. I just play one of these, but also I side deck. Sometimes I use 2, just in case I have some of my bonded monsters in my that are banished. 1 day a piece. I always use 1 day a piece. It's limited to 1. 1 day a piece is actually a super awesome card to put in your deck. Actually, some people, I remember when 1 day a piece was actually at 3, and people were abusing it in Exodia decks. So yeah, that's pretty much of a dope card to use. 3 Bandit of the Lost, because this is one of your major things. You can stop your opponent from negating your special summons or your monster effects. Also, whenever you have a fusion monster summon, you can add a card to your hand, add a bandit or Albaz monster to your hand, which is very useful. Now we're getting to the fusion. Now this bandit fusion, I'm sorry right there guys, this bandit fusion is one of the best cards to put in your deck, mainly speaking because this is the one card that basically lets you fusion summon from your field, hand, or graveyard. Am I saying it right? Basically from your hand, deck, or field. So sorry, messed up with that one, guys. Hand, deck, or field. So send them into from your hand, deck, or field to the graveyard, which is busted for any type of polymerization to say that that's a 1-turn special summon, which is freaking broken. And I already showed you guys the 3 Dark Ruler No More, the Monster Reborn, and also I use a Golden Sarcophagus. If you guys didn't know, Golden Sarcophagus can basically trigger Mirror Counter's effect to add a card that specifically lists Albaz to your hand. Or am I saying that? I'll make sure. Yeah, you can add 1 for your deck to your hand, 1 following Albaz, or 1 monster that specifically lists in the text. So you can add an Albaz monster, and basically with that play, you can get into Sprocket and get your bandit fusion right to your hand if you don't have it. So yeah, let me go ahead and show you guys the extra deck monsters. So these are the extra deck monsters, guys. Now note, I've just been editing it and toying with this, seeing what I could work with. So basically I have the Libyan, the Searing Dragon. I use 3 of these because basically with 3 of these, you can basically go into any type. You can go right into your Ice Dragon, your Ice Blade Dragon. So once you fusion summon into that, you can go right into any one of these, because that's like my main card going for this one right here. Going for Searing Flare Dragon, you can go right into Ice Blade Dragon, and with that one, you can basically banish 1 card. It's a quick effect too. And during either player's turn, you can banish 1 card your opponent controls by sending 1 of your Albaz fusion monsters from your extra deck to the graveyard, which is freaking broken. Now with these are extra support I use. I don't really use the extra, that one goes right here, the extra fusion monsters for the Albaz like that, unless I really needed to use it. But I'm gonna go more in depth. I really use Ass Dragon because Ass Dragon gets that extra attack, and that's very useful. And the Iron Ass Dragon basically destroys a monster in a column, which is very useful too. So that, depending on your deck scenario, depending on who you're going against, and depending on their deck structure, that shows you how basically you can use this deck. Now note, this is not the full deck profile. I'm actually editing it. I'm starting to put some more I'm gonna put some link monsters, and also I can actually put some synchros in here. So this is just like a quick update for you guys. If you guys like that video, like, comment, subscribe. I don't like the videos to be too long. Also check out my other YouTube channels in the link in the description. I try to mix it up, have different content for you guys, have anime content, Yu-Gi-Oh content, and have a food channel. So it's pretty much a lot of stuff you have to do. But anyways guys, I'll see you on the next video. Peace out. Stay playing.